Hey guys, I am back again today with another video, of course. Today I'm gonna kind of talk about the realities of being confined in New York in a small apartment. Okay, so what you saw on the roof is actually the first time I've seen any kind of sunlight since Thursday. It is now Monday. That's really sad. So I haven't been to the grocery store, I haven't been to the liquor store, I haven't been to laundromat. I mean, I'm very fortunate that I have laundry in my building, so I actually have not been out of my apartment for going on 4 days, and it's a real feeling to be kind of trapped in your apartment. It's very weird. It's pretty much this room and the kitchen and bathroom. So I'm pretty much confined in this space. I don't really have natural sunlight. Right now is actually the peak natural sunlight time, so I'm glad I'm getting this video done and now. But I can see just a little, I'll show you my view here. I really don't have a view. I have a view of a wall and I have my room. That's pretty much it. I'm just lucky I get that sunlight once in a while. It's been rough living in this apartment. It has been since the 17th, since St. Patrick's Day. So this is my 20th day of quarantine, which is weird to say. What am I saying? I lose my thought process all the time because I literally just have not been using my brain. I feel like all I've been doing is watching Law & Order SVU.
Just trying to help her out.
With your penis?
And then like YouTube videos and trying to kind of figure out YouTube and Instagram. Between all of those things, I feel like it's just been nonstop of me consuming content, consuming media, which of course I love to do, but that only makes my brain active this much of the time. I need stimulus. I need to be talking to people and stuff like that. So I'm glad I can talk to you. Glad I can talk to the camera. I'm glad I have my roommate. You know, I call people as well. You know, you guys have your homes. I have my home. This is my home. I do consider this my home. But this is only a third of my home. I miss my other home. I miss the 2/3 of my other home. I miss the city itself. The city going out to Central Park, the Brooklyn Bridge, and even the subway. And, you know, I spend 2 hours of my day practically on the subway, so I miss the subway. I really miss my friends. I miss seeing them. I miss the people on the street. I miss interacting with people constantly. I miss my job. I miss my work. I miss this. The city is just, you know, this is why I fell in love with New York. It is just a beautiful, vibrant, amazing city, and there's so much joy and hope, and even through all of this crisis, there's a lot of coming together as a huge city. You know, there's so many of us. It's so important, the spirit here, to stay united. And New York has been through so many different things in the past, as we know, so many horrible events. And that's, again, really why I love the city, because it comes together so well. We have great leadership, we have great spirit, we have so many good things, and I am just in love with the city, and I really miss it. I miss everything about it. So that, to me, is the reality of this situation. I miss these things. So I miss these things. I think that's more of what the reality is. I keep waking up, there's just nothing to look forward to. That's what I keep hearing from everyone. There's just nothing to look forward to. Literally, it's the same day every day. Work and home have meshed together. It's a weird situation. Obviously, as you guys are going through that as well. I'm sure, you know, I have it easier, and I'm sure I have it harder than other people. It would not be a bad thing to be sheltering in place in Kansas City right now, where I could freely walk on the sidewalks and see beautiful nature and not be worried about coming within 6 feet of someone, because here some of our sidewalks aren't even 6 feet, so that's always a problem. And I would have a big house that I could be sheltered in. It wouldn't just be basically one tiny room with hardly any sunlight. But so many people have it harder than me. I can't imagine being stuck in a house sharing a tiny room like this. I mean, some people have to do that. And there's so many worse situations. So I'm very thankful for what I have. I have everything I need right here. Yeah, so I miss everything. I miss my family. I miss seeing people. And it's an unfortunate thing. It's what it is when we're quarantined here. So we call it New York on pause. That's what Cuomo has coined this whole term. And I believe that is a good term for this, because although our lives are on pause, to me, it's giving me a chance to reflect on everything, and everything that I hated about my life, New York City, whatever. Obviously, I didn't completely hate it, but was irritated by, like a subway delay or getting up to go to work. That's always a hard thing to do in the morning, no matter where you work. Anything that I just was super annoyed by, all the people on the street, people irritating you, your friend, getting into fights with your friends, getting into that whole drama, stuff like that I was so annoyed by and was just so consumed by, is stuff that I actually kind of miss. I miss going to work every day. I miss seeing my coworkers. I miss seeing my friends. I miss waiting for the subway. That was, that used to annoy me. I miss going on the subway. So it just really gives you this chance to reflect and be thankful for what you have. And I think we all need that sometimes. Sometimes you just have to kind of look back and say, am I enjoying my life to the fullest? Am I really, truly appreciating what I have? And I've done this several times in my life, big events that have happened like this, to me personally, not obviously to the whole world as we're experiencing this at once, but it's, taken me back, given me a step back, and kind of seeing what is important to me in my life. And this really, really, really shows you what is important to you in your life. And I think that's what we can all be thankful for. Even if we hate our jobs or hate our living situation or whatever, we have shelter, we have food, we have a job where we can make money. And I think that is really, really what it comes down to, is just be thankful for what you have, and you will get what you want eventually. And again, as much as I miss things and I miss the world and I miss community, I again am thankful that I have been able to do some creative things. I've been writing. I haven't written in probably 5 years, and I used to love writing. I used to be on the yearbook. I used to do creative writing. I majored in creative writing at one point, and I just haven't done it in so long. And now that I can't go out and take pictures, I'm able to write instead as a creative outlet, and I really, really did miss that. So that is super cool to me, and I'm able to make videos because I am here. But yeah, I am thankful, so thankful for what I have in my life, and it really, really has made me realize that I have amazing friends that I can communicate with, and I have amazing family, an amazing roommate, an amazing job where I can really change people's lives. And I just am very, very appreciative of everything in my life, and I hope that I continue that spirit when everything lifts. I hope this lifts soon. I want to get back out there and keep experiencing my life and keep living it. That's why I'm trying to live my life to the fullest here. I want to just be able to have a show of something that I've done in this time, that it wasn't just a waste, that I wasn't just working, which working is productive, of course, but I want to show that I created something and stuck with something and stuck with a schedule. So that's why I've been on this, Tuesday, Thursdays that I'm going to upload for you guys. Just try to stay positive. I've been trying to stay positive. It is so important to look at the positivity that you have in your life. Look at if you're with your mom or your dad, be thankful that you're with your mom and dad. You're stuck with your sister or your husband or whatever, just be thankful that you're getting time with them, that you're getting time with your children, and just think of the positives. And I want to know what you're thankful for and what you are glad that you have right now, and what you think you can get accomplished. It can be something little, you know, maybe like cleaned your whole house, or cleaned your room, or reorganized your dressers, or just come out of here with something that changed you, that you changed. And I think that's all we can hope for. To me, this will be like a personal little diary later that I can look over and kind of like review and see what happened while we were here, and kind of the updates. And you know, there's some hope. I think there's hope on the horizon. As of today, it's April 6th. There's some hope that this thing is kind of plateauing in the city. I don't know if that's gonna stay that way. I think it will, but there's hope. There's always hope. This thing will end. We'll get through this as a city, as a state, as a country. We'll all get through this as the world. And we all have to remember why we're doing this. We're doing this for our moms, for our grandmas. You know, if my grandparents were alive, I would never want them to have to experience anything like this. And so that's who I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of the people that have grandparents that they're worried about, you know, worried about their parents. You just don't want any of this to happen to anyone. And I think that's so important that we're able to come together as a community, as a world, to protect the vulnerable. I think that really shows who we are as a world in general, and that we're able to do it. Thank you guys again for supporting me and for sticking with me through all of this time. It's almost been a year that I've been here in New York, so what a crazy year it's been. It's been so fun to kind of document it and kind of see where everything's going. So I really appreciate this time I've had here. I've grown a lot, probably more than I have almost throughout my whole life living in New York. Thank you again for subscribing and commenting and watching, and of course liking, and don't forget to hit that little bell icon. As we know, I will talk to you guys next Tuesday. Bye.